Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachahakwadash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who still rule well. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom. Welcome to another update of the MOTB is the CHIP. Neuralink is monitoring its progress. Neuralink is monitoring its company process, and Neuralink is only the beginning, okay? So we're going to be reading from a few articles. I pray this is edifying. So let's go. Now this is on Zamin.us, UZ, Zamin.us. This article is entitled Elon Musk's Neuralink chip, or Neuralink CHIP, is implanted in 12 human brains. Let's read that again. Elon Musk's Neuralink CHIP is implanted in 12 human brains. And this is really a milestone, you know? But as a collective, this is the tip of the iceberg. It's going to evolve into something far bigger, okay? This is only the beginning, all right? These 12 human brains, see, this is a trial run, okay? Elon Musk's Neuralink CHIP is implanted in 12 human brains. All right. Elon Musk's Neuralink company has taken a new step in human history by announcing the installation of neural implants in the brains of 12 individuals. The company made an official statement about this on the social network X. Currently, there are 12 people around the world living with Neuralink implants. Together, they used the devices for 2,000 days and accumulated more than 15,000 hours of activity during this period. So they are test subjects. These 12 people are test subjects, all right? This is an experiment. See how it goes, all right? Because they're perfecting it. Neuralink and a host of other companies, a myriad of other companies, are perfecting this technology before it's released to the world, before it's released to the everyday person, you know? Because you have to remember, we have to remember, the average person is going to be called to take this pursuant to the prophecy. So let's read this again. Currently, there are 12 people around the world living with Neuralink implants. Together, they used the devices for 2,000 days and accumulated more than 15,000 hours of activity during this period. We look forward to continuing our in-depth study of the capabilities of neural interfaces with all our participants. The first CHIP was implanted in the human brain in January 2024, the beginning of last year. And now look how far ahead we are. All right? Just last year, the beginning of last year, the first person received that Neuralink CHIP. And now we're in September 2025. 12 people have it. And they could be lying. It could be far more than 12. But the number they give us is 12. All right, let's read on. Thus, the company achieved an innovative breakthrough. The first patient with a CHIP implanted in his brain could play chess. This has historical significance as the first step in the field of neurotechnology. Experts emphasize that Neuralink implants strengthen the connection between the human brain and computer interfaces and allow for the detection of human thoughts through digital technologies. Based on this, it can be used in various fields of medicine in the future, including in the performance of exciting and complex tasks. And they're really gonna soup this thing up, boy. Hey, watch and see. The charagma is gonna be able to do some of everything. You know? As the beloved Elder Apostle Hart said years ago, get hip to the you know what. All right? To the CHIP. Get hip to the CHIP. Elon Musk and his team announced that during Neuralink tests and scientific research, special attention will be paid to the safety of participants and the protection of brain functions. So they have to keep a close eye on that. And here it is, Esau Edom cannot fully comprehend the complexity of the human brain, yet and still they want to put a charagma in you. Which shows you these people are out their damn minds, man. All right? And they are the devil. You can't even understand the human brain, but you want to tamper with it. Because ultimately they want control. They want full control of human beings. At the same time, the company aims to introduce implants to a wider audience in the future and develop technological innovations in human life. Let's get the prophecy. We must get the prophecy. And I have another lesson prepared here. How the hopeful elect are not alone. Us hopeful elect are not alone because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is with us. All right? And through faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, we're going to deny the charagma. As long as the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai rests upon us. Okay? It's all about faith. Faith and our works, but it begins with faith. And through faith, you hopeful elect are going to deny the charagma. Now listen to this right here. Revelation 13:16. And he cause of all. The he is talking about this system. Esau Edom by way of his system. The international banking families through their system. Okay? Through their government, through their martial law troops, which when martial law is declared, that's when the military basically takes over the government. All right. So it's going to be a scary time on the earth. And he cause of all, once again, Esau Edom by way of his system. All right. And you can picture, martial law declared and people going to these particular, chipping stations. All right. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And you read that in NLT, it says, he required everyone. You see, doesn't matter who you are, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead, which means inside of, okay? They want to put this inside of you. Okay? Going back to the KJV, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, it says right here, He cause of all. He cause of all. And right here it says he required everyone. So going back to the article, Elon Musk and his team announced that during Neuralink tests and scientific research, special attention will be paid to the safety of participants and the protection of brain functions. At the same time, the company aims to introduce implants to a wider audience in the future. And he calls of all, and he required everyone. Okay? The company aims to introduce implants to a wider audience, everyone on the earth, in the future, and develop technological innovations in human life. So this is something that we need to watch closely as this prophecy is unfolding. All right. Now this is on webpronews.com. Same information. This is under Health Revolution. Neuralink implants brain CHIPS in 12 patients, logs 15,000 hours. And it's basically the same information that we just read. And you can look at this damn devil, man. Look at him. This is a madman. This is a madman. Yet and still people are going to take that damn device. Because ultimately they're not chosen. You know? And if you're a heathen, it doesn't matter whether you take it or not. You're not going to make it anyway. But for you Israelites out there, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, you have been warned. Okay? You have been warned. Now we're just going to read the, latter end of this right here. Really just getting to the point. Ultimately, while Neuralink propels brain CHIPS into the mainstream, and he cause of all. We read that. That's the mainstream. That's everyone. Everyone on the planet. Its success hinges on balancing ambition with scientific rigor. As one Caltech researcher told Rolling Stone, the true breakthrough may come not from a single company, but from collaborative efforts, refining this profound technology for humanity's benefit. Which means ultimately, for all the companies working on this technology, they're all working towards the same cause. Okay? So Neuralink, once again, that's only the beginning. This is why you have other companies working on this exact same technology. And at the end of the day, when it's released to the world, when it's released to the mainstream, it's going to be this one particular CHIP that everyone's going to be mandated to take. All right? This one main CHIP for the hands and this one main CHIP for the heads. Okay? Now, people are already taking this. I'm not going to take away from the prophecy. I'm not taking away from the prophecy. People already have the charagma. But I'm just making the point. When it's mandated for everyone on the earth to take this, we're going to see in that day, the exact type of charagma is going to be. But the charagma's already here. At the same time, they're perfecting it. When it's finally released to the whole world, it's going to be fully perfected. Okay? So I pray this is edifying. That's the point right there. We can end off in the book of the prophet Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Beginning at verse 3. Which really 3 is the point. 3 is the point. in the KJV and also the NLT. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. I pray you have been edified. All right. We're in the time of this thing coming to pass. We're here. Okay. Now we are here. And if you don't see it, you're blinded. All right. If you don't see it, you're blind. And you need to pray to see it. All right. You need to pray to see it, man. All right. So with that, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha HaKodash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who still rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel, the house of David. Shalom.